So it's not conspiracy people. Like, if they say it's only if little old Jews, that's conspiracy. But there you go. He talks about the tiny inflexible threads, which are 10 times thinner than human hair, and can be inserted directly into the brain. Back to what I was just talking about again. There's this one with a fellow who's a scientist, and that's his speciality, who also is working with the Chinese, and maybe even passing all the data he was getting from Harvard and all the different research that's going on there and elsewhere over to the Chinese. Quite amazing. Anyway, he got arrested, and let's be honest, this went on for years with this fella. How can you possibly allow all that for years without colors? He's had awards got over from China and awards from America, all different. So this is no. So why now? Why would you bring it up now? Right? Interesting. Well, also interesting. At least I find it interesting. It's only when you see how things tie together and where the future's supposed to go. And how many, you realise how many movies they've churned out about zombies. Remember the police, the military exercises a few years ago, they called it the zombie exercise, or zombie, which is really the common name for all folk who get contaminated with a big breakout. You see it, movie after movie. I don't know why, but someone turning out zombies supposedly. You're subhuman, and then your government and your troops start killing them. What kind of message is that? What kind of message is that to young guys who are in the military, who are brought up playing the games they are churned out in these movies, homicide movies? Do you see how many zombies you can kill? No one seems to connect these things, but everyone's influenced by them. You're no longer a person, you see. You're a burden on society, you're infected. You're dangerous, you're infected. The natural human condition in the Western world was always to help people, right to the end. You do what you could. So why are the movie business, why have they been pumping this other thing that suddenly when people get infected, they're out to kill you or eat you, whatever it happens to be. It's incredible dehumanization. Incredible. And it doesn't bode well for where things are meant to go. But I'll put these articles up as I say, and I wasn't sure exactly what you're talking about either. But I don't want to go on and on about a plague or whatever, or disease, or what's happening on the planet. But I do like to see what the government's wanting out of it, since they break the rules. You don't bring in people from infected areas to uninfected areas unless you want it to spread. If it's true that there's no symptoms with many of them until at least 2 weeks, sometimes longer. Not everyone is the same in clockwork fashion when it comes to biology things. The other thing is too, there's no doubt about it, there's already a massive slowdown in trade from China, the manufacturer of the world. The West gave communist China the financing and the business. For years and years, the governments of the West have wooed all the students and the special deals and trained them to be engineers. I can remember living through it. I thought, why are they bringing thousands of people from China, train them to be engineers when they don't have jobs to go back to? Well, and then bingo, they signed the trade deals off one of your factories to China. It's all planned in advance. All planned, folks. So now they're surprised that that's what they're going to do when you can't get this, that, or the other. When no one's making the same articles anymore. All the